Hello everybody, my name is Star Wars Boy, how are you? And welcome back to the channel for a brand new Star Wars Battlefront video. You guys really enjoyed last week's hero concept on the Mandalorian, so today we are going to be going over a hero concept for Mace Windu. So, let's get started. Now, Mace Windu is one of the darker Jedi Masters with a more aggressive fighting style than any other Jedi. Mace Windu is a very talented fighter and would be the light side equivalent of Count Dooku. His health would be 750 with a health regen of 250. His lightsaber would be, of course, his iconic purple blade and would deal some good damage. It would deal 125 damage to the front and 155 to the back. His swing speed would be 1.8 swings per second. He would be able to swing 16 times before running out of stamina and deflect 1000 damage worth of blaster bolts. He would be able to run 8.2 meters per second and his dodge length would be 5.5 meters. Moving on to abilities, and Mace Windu would definitely have some more aggressive abilities. His L1 ability would be Force Crush and would act kind of like the Stinger pistol. It would deal 30 damage per second to infantry and 15 damage per second to heroes for 10 seconds. Now this ability is pretty strong, so I think that it would have a 25-second cooldown. This ability would have a radius similar to Darth Vader's Force Choke, but would not work when the enemy is blocking and could be avoided with a dodge. Now, when under the effect of this ability, you would be slowed down and your ability to ADS would not work. Now, this is a bit of a stretch, but I think that a crushing animation when dying would be a really nice touch to this ability. His R1 ability would be called Shatterpoint and would work kind of like Dooku's exposed weakness. It would last 10 seconds and would have a shorter starter animation. When activating this ability, the target's HUD will fade away and critical health mode will appear on their screen with red everywhere. I think a 30-second cooldown would suit this ability really well. It would be great in 1v1s and would make the target a lot more cautious, not having access to his HUD and making him think he's constantly on critical health. His middle ability would be called Master of Vapod and would be pretty powerful. Mace Windu would use his skilled lightsaber skills and mastery of Vapod to his fullest. His lightsaber damage would be increased to 150 to the front and 210 to the back, with his swing speed being increased from 1.8 to 2.5 swings per second. He would also receive a 100 HP health buff during the ability. It would be active for 15 seconds and would have a 20-second cooldown. Now moving on to appearances, and Mace Windu definitely has some great skin options. His default appearance would be his Jedi Master skin and is fairly basic. We see this appearance throughout the prequels and the Clone Wars. His second appearance would be his Jedi robes like Anakin and Obi-Wan's. There's really not much to explain here other than its cost. I think 40,000 credits is a bit much for some added robes, so I'd put his Jedi robes at 20,000 credits. His third appearance is a brand new one, and that would be his General Windu skin. This would be like Obi-Wan and Anakin's Clone Wars armor skins. We never really saw Mace wear much clone armor, but it makes sense that at some point of the Clone Wars he would have. DICE has gotten permission from Disney before to make skins that aren't canon, like the Shattered Armor Grievous, so I don't think that this skin is a stretch. Again, 40,000 credits is a bit much, so I'd put this skin at 20,000, which is a much more reasonable price. His final appearance, which is a lot less likely, is a Survivor skin depicting Windu after Order 66. We have no idea if Windu survived or not, so I don't think that we'll ever get this skin until it's confirmed or denied. This skin could give him a beard with darker robes, a robotic hand, and a few scars from that devastating Sith lightning. Next up we have Emotes, and before all of you ask, no, I don't think that they will add a Rank of Master emote ever to the game. It's a great meme, but I can never see it being added to the game, but hopefully DICE proved me wrong on that one. As for emotes that will probably make it into a game in the future, here are a few I came up with.
This party's over. Take a seat.
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
We're keepers of the peace, not soldiers.
So that is going to do it for this video, guys. Mace Windu is a really well-known Jedi, so it sure surprised a lot of us when he was never added to Battlefront 2. Hopefully he is added to a Battlefront 3, and this video gave the devs a bit of ideas on how to make that happen. If you did enjoy this concept, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what character I should create a hero concept on next. I currently have Qui-Gon, Bo-Katan, Thrawn, and Jango in the works, so let me know who you want in this series. So, see you guys next time, bye, and may the Force be with you always.